Hi, I'm Arnetta from Lansing, here to make you today my chocolate dip stuffed caramel apples. I'm going to start by making our cream cheese filling because we're going to put the nuts and the caramel inside the apples. So we'll start with our cream cheese filling. You're going to need one 8-ounce package of cream cheese. You're going to need 1 cup of powdered sugar. And we're going to add 1 to 2 teaspoons of vanilla, but I'm going to use the capful. And then we're going to mix this all together with your mixer. And you want to mix it all until this powdered sugar and the cream cheese mixed well. Don't worry about the powdered sugar because it does fly all over the place. Just keep blending it all in until this is very well together. This filling is going to be a little bit on the thick side. You don't want it too soft. Alright. Okay, and I'm also going to add in 1.5 cups of nuts. And these are just the nuts you use for if you're making a sundae, ice cream sundae. I'm going to add those in there. And then we're going to use the caramel sauce that would traditionally be wrapped around the apple. We're going to put it inside the apple. So about 2 tablespoons of caramel will be just good. And then we're going to continue to mix our filling. Alright. And that's easy there. That's our filling. So we're going to set that to the side. And come over here and do our apples. Now I chose just a small apple. If you can find the smallest apple, that'll be better because this is a quick little, this is a small treat. So you don't want the gigantic apples and you don't want the tart apple. So the sweetest apple you can find, but the smallest apple you can find. You want to wash and dry your apples. And then we're going to core the inside out. Not all of it. We're going to core a good amount so we have a place to put our filling. So it's going to come in here and core it out. You want to make sure you get the seeds. Once you get in there, you're going to see the stem and you're going to see the seeds. And you want to pull all that out because we got a place for our filling to go to. So get in there and make it a little hollow. And you want to make sure you do grab those seeds. Okay, got all that out. You're going to take a cookie sheet and you're going to line it with wax paper and then put 2 cupcake liners on top of there because once you dip the apples, you want to place the apples right on top of the cupcake liners and just flatten those out just a little bit. So here we have our apple. It's cored out, it's washed and dried. You're going to take a cup of chocolate chips, your favorite type of chocolate chips, and put them in a microwave safe bowl. And you're going to microwave it for 1 minute. Stir it, and if they're not melted enough, put it in there for another minute. But be careful because you don't want them to get thick, hard, and to dry. And so this is fun but a little messy. So we're going to take our apple and we're going to dip it in our chocolate. And I just use clean hands and we're going to just roll the apple all around the chocolate. And I have this spoon in here to help us with the chocolate because it doesn't have to be, you can help smooth it out that way. It's going to still all blend and bind together. So twirl your apple and you want it to get all chocolatey. Just go and twirl up. And parts that it won't twist and bend, just take your spoon, lift up some chocolate, and then come over here and spread it in the places you want. You want the whole apple covered. Okay. And then lift it up. And any excess chocolate you have, just go around and around and around. And this is the first because we're going to cover the top part again over it. So don't worry about if you didn't get the edges, don't worry about it. But take the spoon and go over it and get any excess chocolate that's hanging off the apple. Okay. Alright, so you're going to get a little messy. And set it right there on top of your cupcake liner. Just wipe this chocolate sauce right off my hands. And one thing we're going to do, if you're doing a lot of apples at once, and once you core it, the oxidation starts and it can turn brown, just have some lemon juice handy and a brush, and you could just go right in there with the brush and brush the insides with lemon juice, and that will help slow down the browning. Okay, our cream filling is done, and you can put this in a pastry bag, or you can just do like I'm doing, just use a spoon and your fingers and fill it in right now with the chocolate the way it is, because we are going to refrigerate this. So just go ahead, take a spoonful and place it right inside. So this is the inside. Normally the nuts and caramel go on the outside. We're stuffing it right on the inside for that center filling. Just stuff that right in there. Alright, you want to go to the top, just like that. Okay, and what we're going to do now, this opening, we're going to put more chocolate on there and close that up. So just take that spoon, take a little bit of the chocolate, and don't worry about making mess, because it's okay. That's what chocolate apples are all about, fun and making a little mess. But you want to go in and cover that topping up. Right, just like that, seal it up. And while the chocolate is still setting, before it's set I should say, we're going to sprinkle nuts on the outside of it. Just right on top. And then we have white chocolate. And this is just a drizzle right on top of it, top of the nuts. Now you could do this before you add the nuts or after, but it's cute either way. And we're going to just drizzle it right on top of that apple. Just like that. Nothing fancy, this is just a little bit, add more chocolate. And there's never too much chocolate when it comes to chocolate. And this way you have two types of chocolate. Okay. And then you just repeat it. However many apples you have, you just repeat the steps. And place this in the container with a lid and set it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours, or you can do it overnight. And this is what the outcome's going to look like. You just peel off the wrapper, and you have that cute little design from the cupcake. And the best way to eat these, because there isn't a stick and you don't want a stick because it's a cute little dessert, you're going to just want to cut the apple like you're slicing the apple, regularly slice the apple. Slice it right down the middle, cut out some slices, and then put it on a little plate and enjoy it that way. And then look, you can see that cream filling, and then you have the other chocolate on the outside of the apple. But I'm going to take just a little bit of that filling and put it on the side. Grab some of that filling. And let's give this a try for our chocolate dip stuffed caramel apples. This is good. The chocolate has set. The white chocolate has set. You could taste that cream cheese. You could taste those nuts. It's bringing you back to those carnival days, but just in a little way. Enjoy these apples. Thank you.